It is said that wars are only won upon the anvil of honor.
Others believe victory requires strategy and a mastery of power.
War is deception. A game played best from the shadows.
Only strength and raw power can assure total dominance.
But of course, you could forget all that and just have fun! Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the 5th round of the Swiss tournament that we're having at the moment. Just to give you guys a little bit of some information about the two players that we have that are through to the next round of the preliminaries, being Evolved Koala and Madara. Madara unfortunately has lost his first game, so he's in the lower bracket at the moment, busy fighting it out. Evolved Koala won his first game and he is busy playing in his game to continue around. Pretty much if he wins this, he's in the top 64, top 32, I'm not 100% sure, but he is going to be there, and it's a really great achievement then for him. The game that we're going to be casting now for you guys is a Raven versus Cheese. To give you guys a bit of a heads up, Raven's Shaman was banned, so she has a Mage, Warrior, Mage, Warlock, and Hunter. Cheese has got Priest, Druid, Mage, as well as Warlock, which was banned for him. Alright, we're just waiting for these two players to start, just giving them a little bit of a signal that they can start and begin their game. So we'll be starting this game real shortly. Alright, we've got the invite from Cheese. We're just going to be waiting for Raven so that we'll be able to jump in and expect both these players. There we go, we've just received the invite then from Raven. Alright, just so you guys... Alright, basically to guys look at this, Cheese is playing Priest, which definitely looks like a Cthulhu Priest with Cthulhu's Chosen in hand. Raven is playing Yogg Mage, depending on what kind of Yogg is. It's going to be very interesting to see. So she only just mulliganed away Yogg, while Cheese decided to mulligan away quite a few of it. He's got a couple of 3-drops, which is going to be very useful here for him. Raven just going to pass on her turn. Very decent play, very similar play here. Alright, Cheese also, nothing here for turn 2, just passing. Raven just going to ping face, just nothing much really to do. Both players have got fairly slowish starts. However, the Northshire Cleric into the Power Word Shield onto is actually really good. Going to see the Twilight Elder put down here by Cheese, which is actually fairly decent, considering that Raven doesn't have a way to deal with it right now. Raven just picking up the Azure Drake here. Again, not really any plays that she can do at this point in time. She might just end up just using her Arcane Intellect, just drawing 2 cards and continuing and see where things go from this point on. She's picking up a Holy Nova here. Again, nothing really. Another Twilight Elder can just be dropped down here. Start getting this the Cthulhu value starting to roll over. Okay, so apparently we need to listen closely. Alright, so there's a Cthulhu already on 9. We're going to see the Sorcerer's Apprentice thrown down here. Mana Worm. Both Mirror Images going to be thrown down here. Ooh, the Arcane Missiles. Not too sure if I really would have been using that. Reason being is because it could just cause a few problems a little bit later on. Here we could see the Disciple of Cthulhu just taking out the Sorcerer's Apprentice here. The Holy Nova is actually really going to be good next turn as well. deciding not to take it out, though, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Sorcerer's Apprentice could cause a few problems. Maybe not the greatest trade here, because we definitely could have kept both on board and could have actually then upped things a little bit further. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be having a co-caster here with me, our main admin here for the tournament. Fafa, just give me a second that I can at least turn you up so people will be able to hear you. Welcome, thank you very much for joining me here.
Hello, welcome.
Alright, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, there we go. Now you'll be able to see the screen. As you can see, Raven's got Mage, Warlock, and Hunter. Her Shaman was banned. Cheese has got Priest, Druid, and Mage. His Warlock was banned. Cthulhu Priest versus a Yogg Mage. Have you ever faced a Yogg Mage on ladder at all?
I faced a lot of Yogg Mages, but I don't play Priest. Priest is such a bad class.
Priest at the moment is definitely in a bad set, and unfortunately maybe some of the new cards not helping it out too much.
No, the Purifier card makes it look really bad. But yeah, Raven just played the Water Elemental, but Priest is actually going to be able to easily react with Shadow Word Pain, yeah.
Yeah, the Shadow Word Pain being able to just clear that out fairly easily. Again, just dominating the board at the moment, and also the Twilight Elder. It's just going to continue ticking over that value there for the Cthulhu.
Yeah, no, it's Raven doesn't really have many plays. There's the Torches, which are only on 3 damage currently. With the Cult Sorcerer, they'll be doing 4, but there's still no real way. Well, if they Frostbolt and Torch a minion, but it's such an inefficient trade. It's not something you really want to do.
Throwing down the spell damage minion along with this Cabalist Tomb seems a little bit of an offish play there, because I mean you're basically giving a minion away now for free.
Yeah, no, you can actually get Hooded Acolyte value if you play that, and then you get 2 Cthulhu buffs and a card draw. So
at the moment, Cheese is actually looking very, very strong here with his Priest at this point in time.
yeah,
2, 1 card, 2 Cthulhu, 3 Cthulhu value eventually.
Yeah, no, I think this game is over. I'm pretty sure Raven can't really come back from this situation.
Vapor is very interesting, came from the Cabalist Tomb, but I mean still, you really have to use Arcane Missiles being used now as well.
But it's going to be very interesting whether Cheese plays around that to actually test for the secret. This is where you can really test the skill level.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a scenario where you can trade any of those minions. There's not really a good trade.
Yeah. I think, the worst thing here would be, to lose would be obviously the Twilight Elder. I think you would might want to lose either one of the Hooded Acolyte, instead of the Twilight Elder. Twilight Elder just going to continuously add. So I think if you're going to do anything, I think the Northshire Cleric, throw down again, get him maybe a few more card draws, and just more Cthulhu value. And I think at this stage, Raven is not going to be able to really come back from this.
Yeah, no, there's no real way to come back from this. Cthulhu is on 1919. It'll be 2020 after this turn.
And we haven't even reached turn 20 yet. Or, turn 20 of the entire game, 10. There we're going to see the Vaporize. Maybe, maybe not testing it correctly.
No,
but,
I think that's a bit of
healing. But healing the Hooded Acolyte that ended up dying, maybe not the greatest thing.
Yeah, I should have rather healed face, or healed the injured one. It's
a little bit of maybe not the greatest of plays, but Arcane Missiles also just being spread, maybe not targeting one minion, as well. I think really if Raven survives this, that's going to come down to having to play Yogg next turn and hoping that Yogg is able to do something.
Yeah, no, Raven is fully going to rely on Yogg and hope Yogg just kills the other hero. I think the chances are really slim, but that's...
There hasn't been that many spells. There's been 2 Mirror Images, 2 Arcane Missiles, Cabalist Tome, the Roaring Torch, 2 Secrets,
There's about 12.
It's about 12 spells, which is like the average Yogg as well, or where you would want to. So I think, you know, clearing the board, possibly getting an ice block as well, giving you a little bit of an extra longer fight, that would be fine as well. Ooh, here we see a new card. First one we're going to be seeing here on the stream today, the Firelands portal.
Well, let's see what Yogg does. Will Yogg kill?
Nope, Master Spell. Not bad. Betrayal. Unfortunate there. Played around Betrayal, definitely. Explosive Trap, the Shadow Word Pain. Ooh. Upgrade, giving a weapon. No, Yogg. Clear the board. Don't hit more in the face.
That should clear the board.
Yep, there we go. Clear the board. Yogg hurting him. Face. Not the right face.
And that's
Definitely not the greatest Yogg at all there. And I think this is pretty much going to be over very soon as well. I mean, even for a priest, dealing 1 damage might not be the great... you know, it could be difficult.
No, I think...
Ooh. We're going to see Entomb.
I really think Raven can actually come back, because Priest has no direct way to deal the damage.
There is the Disciple of Cthulhu as well.
Okay, it's not been played yet.
There's 2 that's being played most likely in this deck. So we see the Entomb, maybe not testing for the secret first. But, ooh, there's a Fireball. Do you think Raven's going to be able to pull this one back?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because you can Flame Walker and Firelands Portal to face.
Fireland's going to deal 5 and it's going to summon a 5 mana. So let's see what's going to summon.
Yep.
Oh, Grim Patron. When last have you seen that?
It's been quite a while, but yeah, it's... With the Twilight of Darkness, Raven is going to be able to heal up to 20 now, and then to 22. But leaving up the 2/4 is going to be really, really bad. The Flame Waker with the spell is just going to be so much chaos.
Yeah. Maybe potentially just actually using Shadow Word Pain to clear... Oh, but again, you still... Patrons can start getting out of hand, especially with the hero power of the mage.
No, you have to heal up. You have to be worried about 2 fireballs.
And still it could... Ooh, Flame Strike.
Flame Strike ping, yeah. Save the fireball for the next turn.
Yep.
Definitely the best player.
Well, Flame Strike might actually just do it and you might be able to ping it to ping face.
Oh, there you go, ping face, hit face.
Hit face, basically turning, you know, into Smork Mage. You know, and right now, you know, 15 health. Again, you're still worried about double fireball.
That's basically a dead draw, so I think... No, we're going to see Cabal.
Heal themselves? No.
That's the right player. Because there's no way Mage can do
This is true.
15 damage with 2 cards.
It would have been 12, 13, 14, so 1 off. But then still, just the Mage hero power, unfortunately, just not being able to have that enough reach, just only 1 damage. So not quite negating out the entire health, you know, the heal from the priest. And now with the Water Elemental, I mean...
No, that's it. You can't come back from there. Well, Water Elemental is going to come down, but the correct play will be to be Shadow Word Pain.
Yeah, Shadow Word Pain. I mean, if you have a look, there's Explosive Trap, so... Shadow Word Pain?
That is a great play there. Because Hunter has no secrets, he can stop a trap.
Yep, and that is going to be the end of Raven's Mage. So Cheese takes the first win with Priest, and it's the first Priest that I've seen win today.
I've honestly not watched too many games, but Priest is normally pretty bad.
You're sounding just like old Crip, but except not pretty good, just pretty bad. So Cheese is going to be taking this 1-0 so far. He's going to be stuck with his Priest. So it's going to be interesting to see what Raven's going to bring in, considering that she now knows that it's a Cthulhu Priest. She's got Warlock and Hunter, most likely, you know, just taking straight off meta, Zoo, and probably mid-range. Warlock is very, very good against Zoo. against Priest, and with a starting hand like this for Priest,
Actually, Priest is way favored in this matchup. If it can stop the, because it has so many ways to heal. The heal by 10 that that Priest has makes it so strong.
yeah.
Also, the Northshire Cleric into Powerball Shield on a Northshire Cleric. This is such a strong player.
Yeah, but definitely you don't want to play that on turn 1 just in case for some reason he's somehow able to get rid of it.
No, you definitely play it on turn 1.
But why not combo it on turn 2?
No, because there's no way for Warlock to deal 3 damage. Andrew, learn to play the game, please. Please learn to play the game.
There is Soulfire. Have you forgotten some of the old classic cards there?
You'll never discard it. There's never. Dark Bomb is not in the game. There's no worries.
I'm telling you, I think I would have gone and Soulfired it. But that's just me.
So,
Again, just getting additional card heal. Oh, heal, drawing a card now. So I think Cheesy's sitting pretty comfortably at this moment. Now at least Warlock does have actually a way to get rid of it. But I mean, not really the most effective.
well, he doesn't need a mini. That's quite a good clear.
Yeah.
I think that's how I would have done it as well. Because you're going to play Twilight Elder now. Then we'll most likely see the M-Gang boss getting played. Next turn, Shadowword Pain will be played.
Seems like a little bit of a back and forth for the next few games. Ooh. Oh, Morose. Stealth. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Steward. Interesting to see that people have already adapted some of the new cards.
That is very interesting. But Holy Nova is going to punish. That's why you don't play terrible injuries. You don't play them. If it's bad, you don't include in your deck.
Are you thinking that a lot of the cards are bad already?
No, it's so bad. There's no reason. There's so many error effect damage that gets through stuff. Why would you play it?
It's, it could be turned out well. I mean, think back to the good old days of Hobgoblin.
No, that's bad. It's bad decks.
Bad decks.
Just because you lose to it, Andrew, doesn't make them good decks.
What you talking about? I was playing that on ladder for a while. I was able, what it got me close to my legend during the second climb that I did. Hobgoblin was a really good card, and people underestimated it.
I don't know. So I still think it's bad. But I'm entitled to my opinion.
Okay.
So
We're going to leave it at that then. Alright, so then, Imp Gang Boss coming down. Again, just such easy clears here.
well, you're going to have Shadowword Pain and Bran. And then it's really going to be turned into a favor of the Priest in this game, which is favorable for the Warlock, apparently, according to Mr. Penguin.
It can be very favorable for him.
So
Alright,
I'll just give me a moment.
no worries.
Sorry.
Alright, unfortunately our admin has to run off and actually go and do more important things than casting. So right now, Raven, Dark Pellet for the Power Overwhelming. Very nice pick up here. We're going to see the Dire Wolf, and we're just going to push, face here for 2. Cheese is still sitting in a very comfortable position here. We can see both Cthulhu's Chosen being dropped here. But Holy Nova being played. Is this the Morose is actually going to prove his worth? It's going to be very interesting to see. But I think a tap here first, just to check what could come from it, is vitally important first. Darkshire Councilman coming down as well. Just setting up for a few things coming forward from this point onwards. Shadowword Death being picked up now. I've just muted your mic, brother. Okay, so we've got our admin caster man back here with us. Holy Nova played a little bit earlier. Morose still not played. I don't know about you, but I would have just been tempted to play the new card.
No. Well, it's not all of a sudden good, because Morose has been played.
No, Morose has not been played yet, but the Holy Nova.
Sure, the Holy Nova's been played.
Yeah, so there's the Holy Nova being played.
Well, it's quite a cool sound effect.
Yeah, it actually is very nice. The first time I've actually heard it as well. So
Might be a terrible card, but it has a cool sound effect.
you can see Fuffa does not like change at all.
No.
Thing is, yeah, do you trade or do you actually go face?
You definitely trade there. You definitely trade. Otherwise, I can't see why you wouldn't trade there. It's an easy play on the side here, because you always play twin imps when twin imps is highlighted. It's like Dr. Boom. He gets to turn 7.
Yeah, when Boom is green, you play him.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like that. It was the same as Mysterious Challenger. When Mysterious Challenger could be green, you played him.
Yeah, when twin imps is yellow, you play it. So here it's actually quite a slightly more difficult player, but Bran is just gonna make twin imps insane.
Yeah, it's definitely going to make twin imps insane. However, you know, trading into the imp gang boss with your 4-2 does allow another minion to be summoned.
No, you definitely need to kill off the 4-5. It's going to become city soon. So you use your 4-2 and your 2-3 to kill that. You kill the Morose, the 1-1, the spawned thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you leave the imp gang boss because it has no value as it is.
Going face is also alright here because there's no real way for...
It's alright there because you have Bacon of Evil with your Bran, which is then going to boost your Cthulhu. Hooded Acolyte will also boost your Cthulhu next turn because you're probably going to heal up one of your 4-6s.
The question is, are we going to see a Bran Cthulhu on turn 10?
We will most likely. There's no way to kill the 4-6s off.
That's 26 damage, and as it stands at this moment in time, it most likely will clear the board. So Dark Peddler going to get power overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, this is the end of the game because now that's going to come down. Still not through.
Yep. There's more stewards coming out to join the party, and
no, I would honestly just play your Beckoner of Evil, your Hooded Acolyte, bash your Cthulhu, just clear the board.
Clear board.
No, you always clear board. There's no reason not to clear board, yeah?
Might do that.
Why? Because you're clearing the board.
But why don't you use Bran to do it? You're sacrificing 2 damage to face. You're still going to get the Cthulhu buffs.
I'm not sure exactly why. It does at this point in time. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it doesn't really matter too much. With Cheese being in the dominant position that he is in, and next turn we're just going to see Cthulhu come down for a whopping 36 damage.
I'm glad you can still do math, Andrew.
I can count higher than 30 for a change as well. Previously, I used to only be able to go, count, 1 to 29 and then lethal.
No, and you miss it. I know that's how you left DGL. You missed lethal by 1 because you couldn't count mana. And the whole 10 mana that you had, you struggled to count. I don't know if you remember that.
I do. I don't want to remember it though. How does that sound?
So yeah, now Cthulhu's going to come down and just destroy the board.
Yep.
There's no reason not to play
Just play Cthulhu first, please. And there we go. We're going to see Cthulhu coming down. And our admin guy's got to disappear again. Thanks very much for joining. And there we go. That's going to be the win here for Cheese. And he's going to be moving up 2-0 in this series. And Priest proving to be not a bad class as what everybody thought it to be as well. So, unfortunately, the Warlock disappearing now. Oh, wrong one. Not Cheese. He hasn't even played his Warlock yet. So there's Ravens or Warlock that's unfortunately gone. Currently 2-0 into Cheese's favor. He's still stuck with Priest, and it's against Ravens Hunter. And Priest is generally a lot more favored in this matchup than what people would actually think. Reason for it is because of the Entombs, the Eviscerated Evils, the Holy Novas, just pretty much everything to actually stop the Hunter. And it looks like there's the new card in here as well, the new Hunter card. Unfortunately, she is smiling them all away, so we couldn't actually give you guys a nice little display of it and actually see it in action, but hopefully we do actually see it here in this matchup. So Cheese is going first again. He's got a nice Northshire Cleric into the Power Word Shield start, so again he's going to be looking in a very strong position here. Coining out of the quick shot to clear the board. I actually agree with that play. You're going to see the Beacon of Evil most likely then come down now as well. And then there's going to be the huge toad that is going to be just being followed. And from this stage, it's just basically be a little bit of a trade, a little fight for board from this point onwards. Cheese can at least guarantee that his Beckoner stays alive by using the Power Witch Shield. Picking up another card draw as well, which is a Holy Nova. Trade away, heal up your Beckoner back up to 4 health. Very nice minion that can still trade fairly well. And Raven going to start looking a little bit on the back footed now, but Hunter does tend to start coming around the mid game a lot stronger. See the Shadowword Pain now in hand here for Cheese, being able to again just continuously clear this board, continue applying a little bit more pressure everywhere. So, healing first, and then trading. I'm not too sure if I agree with that. I feel that possibly using the Shadowword Pain there was a little bit better, because I mean there's not many other worries that you're worrying about. The infested wolves now does prove me otherwise. Fafa, we just need to turn you up again here, and you are good to go, man.
Alright, so just sorting admin issues on the side. So Hunter is playing against Priest. So Andrew, what deck is favorite in this matchup? Because you said like Warlock is so favorite against Priest.
In my own opinion, I don't think I've lost more than like 10% of my games with Warlock against Priest. And I'm going to sound like one of those guys, and I was like, the only time I ever lost was due to perfect curve and everything. But Hunter, depending on how they draw, can be really, favored. But at the same time, Priest, considering the amount of removal with the Entombs, Shadowword Pains, Deaths, Eviscerated Evils, Holy Novas, the Swarm or whatever, the High Mange, which is probably one of your bigger worries, is all taken care of by the Priest in such a way.
Yeah, I don't know. This is actually quite a hard turn. It's one of the few times it's a hard turn for Priest. Because Holy Nova is a good play. Hooded Acolyte's also not a terrible play. Yeah.
I think the Hooded Acolyte is a little bit better because it at least trades a lot better with the board.
What is a Cocoon on currently?
Not that much at all.
You don't have Deck Tracker, Andrew. You can't hover on the left of your screen and then hope for it.
No, it's not there. No, I don't use Deck Tracker. I'm no longer a noob.
You're no longer a noob.
I'm no longer a noob. Times have changed, man. So yeah, we see the Cloak Huntress. Your secrets cost 0. Doctor 3?
It's a really great card if you have secrets. And most of the times you don't. But in this turn, you're probably going to play Hooded Acolyte and Twilight Elder.
Yep. We'll be able to see now with the Cthulhu. I think it's about 9. 9. You see? My first guess was good. I always trust my instinct.
You always trust your instinct.
Not all the time, but I do trust it.
Well, actually, that was actually on 8. It went to 9 now. If you learn how Cthulhu works.
Oh,
I don't know why you stopped playing this game. maybe it was hard. It's like math was hard.
Yeah. Oh, well, there we go. You see the Infested Wolf actually wins the joust there going into hand now. Yep, I just throw it down. Do you even trade?
In this case, there's no real way for the Priest to get back. Excavated Evil is a magical way and a really lucky draw.
No faith. I've got my bets on Priest on this one.
You can keep your Hooded Acolyte alive.
Yeah.
If you do that, you heal it. You heal it.
You heal it. Please
yes,
heal it.
You heal it.
There, yes.
And then
heal.
you get your free 4 into the free 4.
There we go.
And you do that. And then you Excavated Evil.
There we go.
And then the next 2 turns you lose to double 8. That's like Unleashed Hounds. Well, not Unleashed Hounds, Unleashed like the Huffers.
Unleash the Huffers.
There we go.
Call of the Win. That's going to hit now for 5. And no Eviscerated Evil to actually deal with this. Cthulhu, not enough to actually deal with anything just yet as well. Shadowword Death, as well as probably your...
You'll need to heal for 10.
Yeah, you have to heal. There's no other way that you can do this. You have to heal for 10 here.
Yeah, it's really hard. So I don't know why. Yeah, maybe it makes sense. You lose like all your initiative on board.
Unfortunately, but at least you do start clearing a little bit of the board. You do see the Cthulhu now at 11. We're probably going to just see again another call of the win.
Yeah, you need to do it, and then you hover into the 6-5, and then you just go face again. Well, you can't. There's nothing as charge.
Well, you've
Apart
got
from
the one Leok, which will have 3 damage.
Oh yes.
So you have your 3 damage Leok that will go face. But I mean, you've also got Misha up. Is there even a point in trading?
Yes, there's definitely a point in trading because Cthulhu could wreck you.
It's only 11.
Well, it's good.
I believe in RNG. Look at that. Look at the health there.
See that there's gonna be punished. You always get punished for these things. It's just how this game works, Andrew.
You get punished.
Yeah.
I've still got faith.
You have to like trade the 6-5 now. Trade the 6-5 into the 6-4. Alright, now I think Jesus just lost again. He didn't put his faith in Cthulhu doing like miracles. So
so not only do you need to have a look at look at your faith in Yogg, but you also need to have a look at your faith that's in Cthulhu as well. Okay.
Because I mean, what's gonna happen now is unleash the Hound and kill Command, and it's lethal. Yes, it is lethal, Andrew.
Yeah. I can do math a little bit as well, just so you know.
So Raven is going to take this game, and then the score will be 1-2 to Cheese. So we'll see if Cheese can play.
Raven locked in with Hunter, but Hunter does have that ability to actually just run away.
No.
Missed lethal.
Missed lethal so bad.
The lethal has been missed, and if Bran doesn't get cleared, then Cthulhu could wreck. However, it still doesn't really... I don't think it matters too much, though, in the end.
No, Cthulhu could like really wreck.
Cthulhu cannot really wreck now.
I don't know. That was so bad. That was so bad.
Interesting.
No, that was. Oh, it hurts to like watch that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, even from here, Raven's going to be able to take it because the entomb on the high main and you heal.
Yeah,
You've got 11. You've got Cthulhu will hit face for at least one, and then unfortunately things will just not work out like you would like. So 10. There's already 8 on board. We've got the kill command, so that is going to be the win here for Raven. Taking a first one with a Hunter. Do you smell a reverse sweep, maybe?
I don't know. It's Cheese made questionable plays. I'm not doubting. I just want to know what his other classes are.
He's got Druid and Mage. Does that change anything for you?
It depends what mage he has. I assume he would. I assume he would not play freeze mage. Temper mage is actually currently better in the meta. Yogg mage, that Yogg temper mage. Just hope.
Yogg is just such a good card though as well.
Of course, Yogg is such a good card if you're lucky. But if you're never lucky, Yogg is such a bad card.
Never lucky baby rage. That's what a lot of people end up kind of saying. Alright, so we've got Raven that's still locked in with the Hunter. And Hunter can reverse sweep this.
It can, especially against Mage. Well, if you get like the God draw...
Look at that starter.
Double Acolytes in your starting hand is quite a strong start.
Acolyte.
Ach, well, that's 1/3 mana worm.
The 1/3 mana worm.
Yeah. See, I'm such a poor caster at this game. At least
you at least know the cards and can count, and I'll just continue to do the casting. There we go, good combo.
I just plan the pictures. They're like pretty pictures. Guys, that's why golden cards makes you a better player. No, you must first the mana worm.
First the mana worm. Okay.
What is that? See, in this case, I think the Hunter is such a favorable matchup Because the skill level of the Hunter player. No, I'm kidding. Let's not rip on the players. But these days, when I was at Sea Story Cup, actually they spoke about how the casters should react to like questionable players. And currently, according to Frodan, the meta is the caster meta, and there is actually such a thing. It sounds ridiculous, but the caster meta is that you should rip on players. If they make a bad play, call it a bad play. Don't be like, well, you don't know. Maybe you did it for a reason. No, it was a bad play. If it's a bad play, it's a bad play. You always have to call it A's.
He actually did he wrote an article about that. It was actually a very detailed article, and actually a very interesting one as well. We actually detailed that referees in like sports and stuff get ripped for making bad decisions. Players and everybody do by the commentators. Yeah. Why is it different in esports?
Why did he not play the mana? He had one mana. Why not play it? There's zero reason not to play it.
Because the Flame Waker.
No, he's the mana worm. He's not going to play the mana worm. And now the mana worm can't attack.
But he believed in Heart of the Cards.
No.
Because there's 3 missiles that are going to hit Misha, and then 1 juggle from the Flame. Okay, never mind.
See, the math didn't work out. I wasn't going to kill the Misha.
Yeah, but I mean, there were 5 juggles. 4 out of 5.
No,
it's actually a bit of a ridiculous chance of actually happening. But all right, so here we got the Tundra Rhino that's going to be thrown down.
It's one of those cards which it doesn't have taunt around it. You can actually attack face, but you must attack the Tundra Rhino. I don't know why they attacked the 2-1. I really don't know. Because now it makes it an easy trade.
Yep, and the Sorcerer's Apprentice is going to come down now as well.
Yeah, that's...
And what? No Sorcerer's Apprentice played?
Like I told you, I don't know what's going on here. Why would you not play the cards? Yes, you might be scared of Unleash the Hounds, but at some point you will have 2 minions on board. Because now they're going to play Sorceress and then Fireball.
Yeah.
You must actually Fireball face and push for damage. Yeah, because now you're going to lose your Flame Waker. I don't know. I don't.
Maybe a little bit questionable, but oh man, I don't think that Flame Juggler should have actually gone there either, because now you're just wasting additional damage. Animal Companion, spawn a random Huffer.
Oh, of course. But now you clear the 32, or do you not? No, you don't.
No. Now you turn this into a race. At this stage, you now turn this game into a race.
But see, now I get punished by Flame Strike. Like I told you, this is how Hearthstone works. If you don't trade, you get punished.
You don't trade, you get punished. There we go, guys. You've actually heard it now from Fafa. If you don't trade, you do get punished. Now, do you take... I would take Kona Cold. Kona Cold is going to freeze Frost... you'd actually need the discount. So the Frost Nova is actually better here.
Yeah, it's...
Pushing face damage. Even if Call of the Wind shows up, Flame Strike kind of destroys it as well. There's 9 damage on board. Okay, there was 9 damage on board. And now, do you just trade and then Flame Strike?
I'm not really sure. I really don't know.
I think Flame Strike is actually the right play here. But you do get punished by Call of the Wild now, though.
Yeah. It's hard. I don't know who's going to win here. But it's... yeah, no.
Our lead admin has also become lost for words, guys.
Because, well, you could lock if you're a conjurer into like something magical. None of those cards are magical. Effigy is like by far the not worst card. But
Effigy could be decent, yeah.
It's the only like potentially not terrible card. So you have to play it and hope you get a proper 5 mana minion like Strangle Fontaga.
Effigy?
Now let's see. Well, Dragon Consort is almost like a Strangle from Tiger, just about the stealth.
But it is a dragon, though.
Yeah, it makes no difference.
It makes it better.
It doesn't make it better because we don't have all the cards from the new adventure yet.
Brian Kibler would prove you otherwise. All right, guys, but here we go. You're having a look here. You know, the fiery bat fireball does actually go elsewhere.
Wow. So in this scenario, you play Archmage and you ping one of the 1/1s and you trade off another 1/1 and you hope he doesn't draw Kill Command. And then you win.
You do win from this point then onwards by doing that.
Yes, but there's a few ways the Hunter can come back, but I think the Mage, even though it didn't get punished for not playing Mana Worms at all this game, and when they were played, they weren't impactful at all. No. Well, it protects it. No. After it's going to clear your 5/7, and now the Hunter wins.
Again, I go back to this. Do you smell a reverse sweep? Unless there's a second flame strike in the deck.
I don't know. It's hard. Well, you can draw cards, and you can draw a Flame Strike, which is not in the deck. Well, there we go.
We've actually forgotten about our magician when it comes to RNG.
So
being
this is how you win. You play Yogg.
Yeah, obviously.
Yogg will win this game for you.
By doing Frostbolt, Ice Lance to your opponent's face, eh?
No, it's going to do like a power blast to your own face and then like kill the opponent.
Oh yeah, a bit of BM.
That's how it works.
BM. Or he's going to kill himself and then kill the opponent.
No, you have to Yogg now. You have to just pray and Yogg will do it. Yogg is... No, the greedy player is a bit... No, that's such a greedy player.
I'd go for the greedy play here.
No, you don't. You never go for the greedy play.
But how do you die here?
How do you die here? Kill Command. Deadly Shot.
There's a fireball. And he's fine.
Just look how wonderful Shatter is.
You're still waiting for the fact of there's going to be a Frostbolt, and that's when the real worth is going to come out. Okay, now I agree. You play Mirror Image first and then Dragon's Breath.
It doesn't matter what order you play it in.
That order just seemed a little bit better. All right, but we're going to see the Fire Blast also to face. You're putting on to 13. So now Yogg is actually got a much better chance of winning, but at the same time, with your health being on 10, you've also got a higher chance of losing.
But look here now, he's going to clear all the tokens. He might even Deadly Shot a token. But I don't know if that's the right play, but we're now going to see what Yogg does.
Yogg's going to win the game from this point onwards. All right, let's get hyped because we're going to see Yogg. There's no other play here but Yogg.
Well, you can always blood.
Oh, you can attack. Okay, explosive shot.
Well, it means he's not dead that he can attack.
Ooh. Clear the board. There's another 2/2. Bloodlust. Yes, good job. Early Wrath.
Oh, that's
unfortunate. Deal 2 damage. Nice. Frost Shock. Destroy a minion. It's going to be Yogg.
It doesn't matter. Your opponent gets 2 cards, which is a quick shot and a Call of the Wild. That means you're dead.
Let's see what else happens though. There's a tracking for an Arcane Blast.
Well, you need like Tree of Life. Well, Healing Wave.
Heal yourself. Oh, but for 7 he's still decent.
Who does heal? Heals. The 1/1, awesome.
Changing his attack from 1 to 1. Arcane Shot.
Starfire.
Ooh.
Feral Rage.
1 off.
Oh, 1 off lethal. See. And guess what? The Hunter wins. Because Yogg is a terrible card.
There's a lot of people here that will actually, fight you with that and say it's actually a really good card.
That's alright, Skull can come. He can come fight me.
All right, so Raven has actually pulled this back a little bit closer. It's now 2-2. We've seen Yogg, which is a really... It's a lousy card. We can't even deny that at all.
Well, it's a really good comeback mechanic, and that's
Pretty much what he's played for.
But see, the problem there, the reason why Cheese lost by 1 damage is because he didn't play the Mana Worm. I told you from the start, that was the mistake. You need to play both Mana Worms turn 1.
You need to play one, then coin out the other.
Yeah.
And not coin them both out at the same time. But anyways, we're going into the final game here between Raven and Cheese. We've got Druid versus Hunter.
Druid
Off the
versus
mulligan.
Hunter.
Off the mulligan, I want you to give me your opinion on who's...
Hunter's favorite.
You say Hunter's favorite.
Yes, because you know why? Because even if you double innovate, coin into like something amazing, the Hunter has deadly shot, and then you lose.
There we go, you guys. Our admin is also giving you the long and short of it. If you have anything, Hunter has deadly shot, therefore you lose. Are you basically saying that if a Hunter plays deadly shot and he has it in hand, when you play something that you lose immediately?
Yeah. it's like almost the law of Hyman. If Hyman hits face, you win. That law is no longer valid.
It used to be valid and was a
It
pretty
used to be.
legitimate rule as well.
So, see, now the question is, do you play Living Root or do you play Raven Idol?
I would play the Raven Idol to try and dig out for a wild growth.
No.
Yes.
That's Fandral was put in the game so that people learn to not play Raven Idol turn 1. Raven Idol is something you should never play on turn 1, especially when you could summon 2 1/1s. What cards can a Druid play? All of the cards, apart from the Flame Juggler, only has 2 HP or 1 HP.
You have no faith anymore.
No, I learned how to play this game.
So Cheese is using his shapeshift, actually going face in, for 1. We do see the potentially new Doctor 3, but unfortunately with no secrets, so it does turn out to be a little bit bad. So Huge Toad's going to be dropped down here.
So you realize if you played Living Roots, the previous turn, you'd have 2 1/1s to trade into that.
Yeah. But it's the exact same situation as it is now.
No, it's not. You could then still have Raven Idol, and then go for a minion or something better, or go for a more situational card.
Like a Swipe. Swipe is a really good card.
Swipe are
However,
really not against Hunter though.
We do see Yogg in this deck as well. So do you Doomsayer?
Yes, you definitely Doomsayer. There's no reason to wait to Doomsayer in this matchup, because it's just going to become a dead card.
Yeah. And we're going to see the Doomsayer come down now by Cheese. Alright, we do see the Infested Wolf now being picked up as well. So we have a choice here. You could basically just throw down your weapon, go face.
I would just throw down the weapon. I hope there's no Harrison. Druid doesn't play Harrison anymore.
I'll prove you wrong a little later.
No, Druid shouldn't play Harrison. Why?
Druid should play in tournaments, they should.
No.
Yeah. I would need to mute my mic to tell you something, but we've also got a competitor that's standing here. So fortunately we're not going to. So the Maya Keeper are going to using the ability to summon the slime.
Well, you can tell us, because deck lists are going to be public. Whenever they go to top 8, deck lists become public. It's only the poor Capetonians who are here who don't have the friends to do scouting for them. So I feel the caster's work here is to do scouting for the players who don't have the local people. So we are here to assist the Capetonians, to thank them for coming to our lovely event. So,
alright. So we're going to see Emperor thrown down, dropping the cost of everything that's in hand at the moment, which is actually fairly decent. That's quite a lot of discount there.
So Andrew didn't take my bait. He doesn't want to reveal people's decks.
No, I'm not going to be taking it. Thank you very much, Capetonians, that have come through to the event. It's always greatly appreciated, but I'm not a sellout.
He has no faith. he feels his friends must lock. No. Alright. So in this scenario,
your Blood Mage and swap face.
I'm fully pretty sure that Cheese doesn't have fan draw, because you would not. Yeah, that's the right play. It's really bad against Unleash the Hounds, but I think
It's terrible against Unleash the Hounds. There's one player that's actually standing as Noak, who kind of experienced that a little earlier on.
Alright, so since there's no Unleash the Hounds, Wisps of the Old Gods is actually going to be quite strong.
But against Call of the Wind?
Yeah, but see, in this scenario you must kill the 1/1. There we go.
Yeah.
You learned. So
You innovate Yogg? No, of course you don't do that. But
it's still a valid play.
you don't really deal with the entire board by the swipe. Also, Starfire...
You can kill the entire board. You can kill the entire
Yeah,
board.
with the innovator as well.
Yeah, Starfire, swipe the 2/4 and kill off the yeah, do it. Starfire, you will draw a card.
Nah, drawing 3 cards here. There's another innovate, another swipe, and another nourish.
See, that helps exactly nothing now. Where we're at now. Yeah, I don't know. That's game. Now the Dread is lost.
Double innovate and then clear the board further.
So I see what's happening.
It's loading up for Yogg.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cheese is like, well, I've lost this game, but Yogg will win it for me.
Yogg will cost 3 fireballs.
Yeah.
The targets will be chosen at random, but the Yogg will cost 3 fireballs in the end. Alright, so we've got Infested Wolf as well as Firebat that's going to be coming down. Fiery Bat.
So
Same thing, same person.
no, it's a huge difference.
Okay.
So
This is where you Yogg.
Oh, you have to Yogg or you lose, basically, because you're dead to the board. You don't know it. Caster Vision shows us that there's 2 skill commands in the hands of Raven. So you will have to Yogg here. Any other... If you don't have Caster Vision, the best play is Wisps and Power of the Wild.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's what Cheese will be doing. Because it's by far the better play. But you have to trust Yogg, 'cause you're
You have
actually
to.
just
Yogg
dead.
is green. And from my knowledge, the moment Yogg turns green, that's a good time to play him.
No, that's like absolutely the worst advice, people. So people, what we've learned from watching and listening to Andrew's games is that Zoo is apparently the best against,
Everything.
wait for it, against Priest. Yeah, that was total lies. Don't listen to that. Zoo is terrible against Priest. Oh, protect the king.
Protect the king!
You know what's...
I think he missed the attack as... Oh, no.
He might have missed the attack, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. I don't play Yogg that often.
Yeah. Generally, if you see something like that, you start attacking and hoping. Or you don't wait so long. You play it at the beginning of your turn.
See,
This is where Vaporize is going to be good.
Vaporize will be good. What is the other secret?
It is Dart Trap.
Dart Trap. Oh, we use Europa. Oh, my soul. You know what? This is actually going to kill him. No! He had lethal. He had lethal.
Had lethal. However, there's now 8. So which means the Starfire for 5, your Hero Power as well as...
No, but the Hunter had lethal.
Yeah.
He could have double skill commanded.
Yeah.
Oh my word, this is so... No! No, wait till you see what you draw. You need to summon 2 Panthers. 2 Panthers! Oh yes, you have lethal. You just win. Just win. Please just win. There we go. The Druid wins.
Which is what I wanted to say, but you told me that Hunter was favored. So there we go. Cheese is going to take this 3-2 with a game that was incredibly close here by Raven.
And then was a really good game. There was questionable plays, like really questionable plays. But I think the better player prevailed, because that's what the scoreline says. So,
Yeah.
and Yogg cost Cheese a game, and Yogg won Cheese a game. So,
Yogg giveth and Yogg taketh.
Yeah, no, that's not really deep. So, guys, that was really a good game. It's basically time for round 6 now. So we'll be back soon in about 15 minutes with the next game. Talk to you guys later.
All right, guys, we'll see you back in a little bit.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into the round 6 game, which is going to be Epsilon and Emaki, both players that have been streamed before, and we are all ready to go. Epsilon will be at the bottom of your screen, while Emaki will be at the top, as you can see on the overlay. We're just waiting for the players to send us invites, so we'll be able to jump in, see the mulligans, and cast the game. I've actually got a co-caster with me, one of our South African players who unfortunately couldn't make it through to the further in the preliminaries. Madara, welcome, and unfortunate hard luck on not making it as far as we would have liked to have made.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Bookervine. It's a pleasure to be on your stream. Yeah, it's some tough luck, but that's Hearthstone, eh?
Yeah.
Next time.
Unfortunately, Hearthstone is Hearthstone, yeah?
Yep.
It's unfortunately luck and everything. We've decided to add a little bit more atmosphere. We've got a little pool game that's going on down here at the bottom that you'll see on the bottom right of your guys' screen as well. We're just waiting for the players. We've received the invites. We're going to see Epsilon first. Just waiting to get in here. And then Emaki, we've just received the invite, so we'll be able to see their mulligans now as well.
Okay, so Warrior versus... It looks like a Reno lock.
It's Hunter versus Warlock. Hunter is the mid-range, like your normal mid-range Hunter that you see often on ladder. The Warlock that you see here is a Reno Cthulhu Warlock.
A Reno Cthulhu, okay.
Yeah. This is the deck I recall earlier on. It is a Reno Cthulhu Warlock.
Alright, okay, that's interesting. I like it when they play interesting decks.
Yeah, alright. So Epsilon, you know, starting off, he doesn't really have the 1-drop, but he's got a decent curve. He's got a 2-drop into 3. If he can pick up a Houndmaster, he's going to be pretty happy as well.
Yes.
Emaki does have ways to stop and slow down a little bit, you know, with the Doomsayer already. Doomsayer, as you know, is a way that a card can slow down everything.
Oh, great.
Infested Wolf of the Joust.
Yeah.
Quite lucky though, but still.
I think it might make a big difference because Reno has a lot of board clears, and with the death rattles, anything that sticks helps at the end.
Well, you see the coin on the Disciple of Cthulhu here, obviously clearing the King's Alec pretty indecently, and there's now 2-1 on board. Only real play here is obviously the Carrion Grub, which is actually a really decent 2-5, you know, 2-5 for 3. It's already not a bad body and everything. So right now, Emaki playing the Doomsayer, perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah, what else could she do actually?
Like, you can trade and then use a deadly shot on the Doomsayer?
Yeah, you could, but is it worth it? Especially in the end, there's going to come some big stuff out of this Warlock.
Exactly.
I don't know. You can maybe even, it's quite bad, but maybe drop the Infested Wolf and go face. Maybe just stick with 2 1/1s in the end. I don't know. I don't like either play actually.
It's a tricky play out of the way, but he, you know, Epsilon is going for the deadly shot here, clearing out the Doomsayer and leaving the 2-3 there. Alright, so we've got a Shadow Bolt that's now been picked up. I think play, you know, if you really just want to optimize your mana here, is basically just go Jeweled Scarabs, see what you can discover for 3 mana, and maybe just tap.
And maybe tap, yeah, I like that as well. I wouldn't use the Shadow Bolt on this 2-3 Carrion Grub. That's Acidic Swamp Boost, though. I think that might make a difference later on with that Eagle Horn bow.
Most definitely.
Not the best.
Not the best.
Not the best at all.
The best here is the Imp Master.
Yeah. Okay.
It might help though with the Houndmaster pickup though. Fantastic pickup.
Yeah. Oh, but now even the Shadow Bolt kills the Carrion Grub.
Yeah. You see now all of a sudden the Shadow Bolt has actually got a lot of worth that's been able to pick up here. So I see, you know, trading in the 1/1 Jeweled Scarab, then using the Shadow Bolt, decent board. Unfortunately, it's still a 4-3, but I mean, your opponent, you know, is going to be playing things, and a lot of the Hunter cards hover around the 3 HP, so you know that your Hellfire is going to get some sort of value.
Oh, what? Soul Firing? I really don't like this play. It's not mana efficient.
It's not maybe necessarily as mana efficient as we would like, but you know what? In the end, you know, the Soulfire has been used. The only thing that I really don't like about it is that it's been used this early. There could have been a chance later on, like with the Call of the Wild, where a Misha could have been taken out, or a Leok or something.
Yes,
so there was more value that could have come out later, but it's fine. We do see the Reno now in hand as well, and we do see the Twin Emperors as well.
Oh, Twin Emperors.
Okay, so Infested Wolf, the Eagle Horn, and I think Face is just the place to be at the moment.
Yeah, it's such inefficient trading to go into the Dragon at the moment. And now the acidic swampus that has been discarded from the Soulfire.
Before you Hellfire here, though,
Yeah.
do you Hellfire and then Demon Wrath?
Yeah, sure. It looks fine actually.
It's a decent
yeah,
board.
it's a decent board clear actually. Yeah. 10 health. Although 10 health is actually quite scary.
3, 6, that's 8. That's 3, 4, 6. That is lethal.
That's lethal. Yeah. Let's see if they see it.
Epsilon does actually have lethal here.
Yeah.
We're all going to see if he does see it, because if he doesn't, Reno is going to be the lifesaver with this.
Oh,
and
yes.
you know, Reno being the lifesaver here.
If he does not see lethal, I think the game will change. Yeah, he sees it. Okay. There's actually lethal 2 different ways. I think you could even play
Either way,
Unleash
there.
the Hounds. Yeah.
Either way, there was lethal.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
and then the quick shot.
Okay, well, Hunter was probably favored in this matchup.
All right, so Hunter being favored in this matchup, and Epsilon is going to be leading in this this best of 3 series 1-0. So
okay.
the classes that are remaining for Emaki is obviously her mage and shaman. I haven't seen a shaman yet today.
Oh, so we don't know what it is. I think the mage is probably a tempo mage, if I had to guess.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was, if I recall, it is a tempo mage. What I needed to check now is I actually need to add in the score here, otherwise it's going to look rather odd. Alright guys, so there we go. We've got Epsilon that's 1-0 up at the moment. He's still using his Hunter.
Okay, going with the tempo mage against Hunter. I actually am not quite sure how this matchup should go. The monoworm is quite a good pickup.
Yeah.
Oh, but nice 2 jobs for the Hunter at least. So the monoworm probably won't be as good. A double monoworm. Would you monoworm coin monoworm at the moment?
You always coin Manaworm if you have double.
Okay.
There's no reason to not do it.
Oh,
There
and
is
the
no reason-
Frostbolt to follow, and the Forgotten Torch, and everything is on curve. No, this is brilliant.
Okay. The only reason I'm saying that is because our lead admin kind of gave me a number for it. So we see the huge toad come down here. So again, you know, you just frostbolt that away.
Oh,
You don't
yes.
even care, and you just continue hitting face.
Oh, yes. This is probably one of the dream starts for Tempo Mage.
And it's nice that it's actually hit face, because
Yeah.
if there was like explosive trap, at least then one of them wouldn't die.
Yeah. See, he actually has to kill command one of them, because it's just so much pressure on board at the moment.
Yeah. And you have to. Unfortunately, there's nothing really else that you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, again, but still, you're still going to have another 3 man. Oh, man, this is just getting...
Yeah, the Sorcerer's Apprentice is a really great pickup.
It's more minions on the board.
A quick shot is actually a good draw. You can at least take out the Mana Worm. But I think Hunter... Oh.
Of course, no. You forget to realize that King's Elk will always bring out Savannah High.
Yeah, well...
So there we go. The quick shot removing the Mana Worm before becomes a little bit more of an issue than what it potentially already is. But I see, you know, Forgotten Torch, ping, go face. You're applying so much pressure. You're on 18. You've got board control. Your opponent can't really do much.
Not, yeah. All the mage now needs is card draw. And they'd be set. But they have a lot of burn, actually. This might end in 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah, there's a lot of burn that is still there. Oh, the Flame Waker.
Oof.
You definitely find a fireball that...
I don't know if I like this play. Although, they already used 1 kill command, right?
Yeah.
And a quick shot. So, you're
2 quick shots
kind
have
of...
been used,
2 quick shots, even. Yeah, so it should actually be safe behind the little taunts.
Savannah Harmain on curve, which is to be expected, to be honest.
Yeah.
You've now got 6 mana.
How do we spend this 6 mana?
6? No, why? Why don't you
Yeah.
pressure face?
Nah,
You
I
see,
would go
feel,
face, yeah.
I feel that you need to pressure face here.
Yeah.
In this situation, you need to just pressure face and pummel it.
Yeah.
There's no point in trading the Emiki. If she went face with the 6...
6, it would be 8 now. Even ping face, for example, is 7. Then you have Forgotten Torch, ping, then you have 3 health. It should be fine. You should pick up some burn along the way.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Nah, I would go
Unfortunately,
face as well.
I don't think that... I think that misplay might cost her. But there's extra spell damage now
as well.
So...
Yeah, the Hunter might be coming back here.
I think
Call
this-
of the Wild to follow.
I think this is where the hunter actually pulls it back, because you're going to basically play your spell damage, the Cult Sorcerer, as well as the Forgotten Torch. Ping it away.
Yeah.
And then what? You now see Call of the Wild, meaning there's 5, 7, 11, 13 damage that's going to be going face now.
Yes, 13 going face now. Except if they trade. They actually just
Again, there's no
I
reason
wouldn't
to
trade. Yeah, you even have a freezing trap up. I mean, I don't know. Except if you're really scared of the burn. Oh.
You see, there's you see, there's 12.
Oh. Yeah. So Emerki maybe have lost the match because of her previous.
Yeah,
play.
for 12. Yeah, unfortunately, she is going to be dead to the stuff on board, just because maybe going face in the end would have proven to be the better option here.
Yeah, it's the classic example of you have tempo. Now you have to convert it. You know, mid-range hunter is going to take the board from you the further you go away, because you don't have the class of minions they have to compete with the board. I think that was the perfect time to go face and, try to kill them as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, your deck is filled with burn. Even as much as it doesn't really sound like burn, but I mean, your arcane missiles as well.
Yeah.
You've got arcane missiles that also are burn. Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, yeah.
Speak of the devil. There it is. There.
Okay, well that's
so.
No
Emerki,
way.
unfortunately, not going to be able to clinch this one. No way that she'll be able to clear the board. She pretty much dies, no matter how you want to look at it.
Yeah, I don't. There's absolutely no way.
So it's just
it's
really a
2-0.
matter of time. We're going to see the fireball.
Okay, let's see. What if Arkham is a Huffer? Fire? Yeah, no, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Except if the fire bat hit Rexar in the face. Maybe something.
Well, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So Epsilon is moving 2-0 up into the series. Emerki now losing with a mage. She's only left with a shaman. But let's be honest, shaman is one of those classes that doesn't really matter what it is. You can reverse sweep it very, very easily. So it's going to be interesting to see what Emerki is going to be bringing into this.
I want to see Concede Shaman.
Please tell me it's Concede Shaman.
I really want to see it.
This whole week, this whole day, I've just been waiting for the person to cast that has Concede Shaman.
It doesn't.
Okay,
Oh, Lava Shot, maybe.
There's a Lava Shock.
Maybe.
There's Lava Shock, there's a Flame Reef Faceless, there's also a Hex. So
there's a chance. Except if she's running a really weird mid-range Shaman that has a lot of overload and she...
yeah, with the Tunnel Trogs and everything. Oh, but look at the starting hand here for the Hunter, though.
Yeah, the starting hand looks really
okay,
good.
no, this is mid-range. This is basically Totem Shaman.
Tusker. Except maybe she plays one of Tusker just for the.
Do you really coin out
thing
King's
from the-
Elec?
Let's see. If Shaman passed turn 1, so what would they have on turn 2? Yeah, Totem Golem usually, if you're expecting mid-range. I would not coin King's Elec then. I would also... What else would you use the coin for in your hand, though, at the moment?
You wouldn't. You would have coined out your Knife Juggler. So the Lava Shock just being used to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either play either way. In the end, it's still right. Okay, we see Evolve as well.
Okay.
So the Tuskar does come down. Yeah, there's no reason it shouldn't.
Oh yeah, there we go. And that's why you play
Man.
Tuskar Totemic.
Tuskar is such a good card.
Okay, 200.
Perfect juggles onto
Let's
the
go.
Tuskar.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
For a
well.
moment, I thought I was going to be like 5 for 5 with the predictions at the moment today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You should have seen the games earlier on, but there's the VODs. Everybody will be able to check it up on YouTube as well as Twitch.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so Emerki now, again, there's no reason that you do not play the Flame Reef Faceless.
Yeah, the Flame Reef Faceless, Deadly Shot. Yeah, but you have to risk it though, right? Does Epsilon run 2 Deadly Shots? Do we know?
I think he runs 2.
Yeah, you risk it still. Especially since they don't have a clean trade, so they had to invest mana to trade, and they might not have been.
I think you just, in this turn, you use your Rock Biter to clear the Houndmaster.
And drop 2 Tunnel Trogs.
And you just hope that you don't get punished by it. But how do you get punished?
Really unleash the Hound, so there's not, even if they had unleashed the Hound, it's not devastating. They're
Not
keeping
playing
one
the
in
other
hand.
one. I don't know why.
Why would you? Okay, Epsilon.
And you see, there with the Stormforged axe that's now been picked up. I mean,
Oh wow, Stormforged axe.
this is real overload, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hex? I was gonna say, do you hex it, but apparently not. That
Nah,
happens, you
you're
just
waiting
face.
for Sylvanas, and I'm not just saying that because I can see Sylvanas in hand. It's turn 6 next turn. You keep that hex for that Sylvanas.
But why? You're dead to whatever on board now.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. Sorry, I haven't even been paying attention to life total.
See, now that's 7, that's 11. So you're 1 off lethal. So what you do is you hex, right?
Yes.
You then go face, right?
Yeah, you hex, you go face, and you evolve hope for a charge. No, not even. Oh, okay.
Epsilon deciding that he doesn't want to test it any further. So Emiki's going to take her first win in this, and Epsilon is going to be kicked straight off of his hunter, which is doing pretty well. But he still has druid and warrior left, so still could go anywhere at this point in time.
I like this shaman. It's like an overload shaman or something.
Very nice. Probably
Yeah.
right. I wouldn't be surprised if there's maybe like elemental destructions or something like that in there as well.
Yeah. Oh, what's that other one called? The one that gains 1, 2, 3 attack? I think it's a 2/6. No.
The Earth Unbound or whatever, the Elemental Unbound or whatever it is.
Yes, that's the
Unbound
one.
Elemental, if I
Unbound
believe it's
Elemental.
called.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's Dragon Warrior versus the Overload Shaman that we've seen.
That's a slow opening hand. You have coin at least, but still.
You have to throw down abusive.
Yeah.
It's really horrible, but you do have to throw it down.
Yeah, that's usually when you see the difference between players who are new and players who've been playing. They know, obviously you want to use your battle cry, but same with this Blood to Echo. You want to play Fairy Dragon next turn.
Yeah.
Get rid of that abusive.
Yeah.
Otherwise
oh,
that
man.
abusive is...
Emiki's hand is just loaded with overload at the moment,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But at least there's still... Oh. Okay, so Stormforged Axe is the perfect answer to that.
Yeah, that's actually quite brilliant. I like this deck.
Stormforged Axe, throwing it down. You're clearing out the 3-2, you're going face for 3, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty decent. However, Epsilon from this point, because he started with a much slower start, his hand is, how can you say, a lot more mid-range, considering this is where he now will start. Oh, a hex.
Oh, damn. At least, yeah. I would, yeah,
Again,
I'd go for
why?
the X.
Why do you not hex here?
Yeah, I'd go for the X for sure. I wanted to see the Fiery War Axe, man. That would be brilliant. The Stormforge against the Fiery War Axe. Oh, wait.
Going to draw some cards.
Okay.
I guess that's also alright. You just get really punished by Ravaging Ghoul.
Yeah, that's something one has to consider. Evolve? Okay, Fire Elemental. Oh, no, that's not what Epsilon wanted right now.
Yeah.
Mark Rock. Jeez, his
Unfortunately,
hand is slow.
he's got a very slow start, but from this turn he basically goes turn 5, turn 6, turn 7.
Yeah, at least now he's on curve, but still.
Again, this is where you play the Feral Spirit. There's no reason you shouldn't, and then you just go face. Do you use your weapon as well?
No. No. I would not use weapon. You have taunts, so you have some life total to spare. And you have a hex for the big stuff. So I'd like the Stormforge for the little stuff at the moment. Obviously,
I'd rather save it for the hex target that you would actually then do.
Or that,
so that you can prioritize minion damage and everything as well. So it seems like she has decided to go for that. The minions are going to be cleared quite easily, though, unfortunately.
Would you hex the Blackwing Corruptor now? Or would you play the 7/7? The thing is, if I was Emeki, I'd be scared, because you've seen quite a few cards stay in hand all this time. You might consider that there's an execute in that hand.
Yeah.
So throwing down the 7/7 might be... You might be thinking that's very risky. I'd probably go for Ravaging Ghoul Fiery Works. As
You could just play straight on curve here with the Draconhead Crusher. I mean, it's a 6/6. which is quite a big minion. You've just seen a hex.
You've
as
just seen
well.
X, yes.
So there's no reason you should not.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can go your Flame Reef Faceless. You can do 2 damage to say face. So you unlock all that overload.
With Lava Shock.
Yeah, with the Lava Shock. And then you just continue.
Yeah, I think I like it. What?
Oh, it's Taunt. That's fine. That's still fine as well. Then
Yeah,
you just
that's
go
lucky,
face.
but why risk it? What else?
You
would
have
be
to risk it
nice?
for the biscuits.
Ah, okay. Well,
Mulcroc comes down. Then there's the problem where it becomes Cursed Blade.
oh yes, the 1 in 20, I believe.
Yeah, it's 1 in something ridiculous. That's what it comes down to. All right, so the Ravaging Ghoul coming down, just basically allowing him to trade into that that incredibly strong Flame Reef Faceless.
Yeah.
So, all right, the Tuskar
Let's see.
Totemic that's now been, Tuskar Totemer that's now been brought out. Tuskar Totemic. Oh my word! Listen to me.
Tuskar Totemic?
It is
Yeah,
Totemic.
yeah.
Why am I even doubting myself? But anyway, Fire Elemental coming down, a nice big strong minion.
Oh, that's
And-
perfect target.
This is where you play Malcroc and you get punished by doing it because Cursed Blade.
Oh no, not Rag. Why Rag? I have
So-
to say, Epsilon did not have the best of draws in this game so far.
So do you go Doomhammer, Flame Reef Faceless, take 8 to the face and hit him in,
Take 80. Yeah, I would actually. You're on 16. You have immense board pressure.
Ooh, the positioning was not really great there.
Yeah. She would have wasted her Flame Tongue.
Well, if you're going to use Evolve, maybe just play the Flame Wreath as well because you'll be able to get a 5 mana from it.
Oh, trade. Evolve, that's also a play. That's also a decent play.
Oh, Bog
Bog.
Champ.
Yeah, I'd actually maybe rather play the Doomhammer. Because
Oh,
you
wow.
could have Doomhammer Lava Shock now.
Oh,
You see
wow.
that? Because of the 2/5 pirate.
Your
yeah.
weapons cost 2 less. Who would have thought that a Doomhammer you would see for 3 mana?
The best
You really-
value ever.
The best way for this place to go is just face.
Ah, that's one of the worst. Second worst, I believe.
Yeah. All right. So what do we have here now? Is
6,
we
8,
definitely have
10,
the Tunnel Trog.
14,
We've also then got the Doomhammer that's going to come down.
and the Lava Shock.
Then the Lava Shock goes face.
Yes, I'd leave Rag.
No,
I mean,
you first totem up to see what happens,
oh yes, yes.
and then you go from there, and you hope it's spell damage, which
Oh.
it is.
Lucky.
So that's 6, 8, 10, 14, 17 damage. You're going to leave
17
your opponent on
On
5.
5. Yeah, you do that.
Of course you do. There's no reason that you should not be doing it.
But it looks like she's considering something else, though.
You don't trade.
Yeah, well, Rag is really awesome on an empty board, but this is the kind of board Rag sucks against.
Yeah.
2-3 at 2-5, even the Tunnel Trog or the Totem, all of them are.
Deciding not to
Expendable.
use, which is fine. Oh, the Execute is really like a godsend right now at this point
Yeah.
in time.
Ooh, okay, yeah, so she wants to Blackwing Corruptor and Ravaging Go, okay.
So you're going to do that so she can obviously clear the big taunt, because that's
Yeah.
obviously the most damage that's actually coming in here. Deciding not to armor up though, that is risky.
8 health and dead. No, but that's just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't. She has. What are you doing? You're dead, okay.
She has to clear the spell damage.
Oh,
totem
no,
with
obviously
her.
the Rag has a chance to obviously clear one of them, yeah.
So Rag is going to go face. Okay, Rag does not listen. But that's 2, 4, 6,
dead.
8 still.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is death. So Emeki is going to take another one with the
Overload Shaman.
Overload Shaman.
The Overload Evolve Shaman.
Overload, Elode, everything amazing Shaman. That's what it's come down to. And Emeki is going to tie up the series 2-2 with a Shaman. And going to take us into the final game of this best of 5, which leaves Epsilon with his Druid. Going to be interesting to see.
Is it a Yogg Druid?
I can't remember, actually.
Or
It'll be
Token
in-
Druid?
I don't know. Both of them are still really good. It's both going to be good matchups for this. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually comes out
Does
from this.
Emeki play Lightning Storm? Because I haven't seen any.
I haven't seen a Lightning Storm either, actually, now
Yeah.
that I think about it.
And Lightning Storm would be the cards you want against Token Druid, especially.
Yeah. Gold Druid versus Shaman.
Okay, opening hand.
With the Savage Roar, that already indicates to me
It's
that this is
token.
definitely Token.
Yeah. You keep Innovate and swipe. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, using Raven Idol on turn 1 is very interesting. Oh, another Innovate.
Innovate. Okay.
Of course
Yeah,
you do.
it's either you play on curve and use it, but then you really have to know your matchup well. You have to know now I want this or that. Usually, I like using Raven Idol at the end though, because you have more choices. You know where the game is.
Do you really coin out the other Abusive Sergeant just so you can go Flame Tongue and then know that you're going to get punished by swap?
No way. If I'm playing, especially a Shaman that has a lot of overload, I love having the coin just for that extra. If I play a heavy overload turn, so that I have the coin to play something else with that. You don't have any overload in hand now, though. But
is Epsilon actually going to use? Because if he uses Innovate Swipe now, it'll save him a lot of damage that could be coming into his face next turn.
oh no!
He's going straight for the Emperor.
For 2 cards, I don't know. And you're almost sure it's gonna die, right?
Yeah, it does die.
Yeah, but like. You know, you're almost sure it's going to die to the 2 abusives as Epsilon.
Yeah.
So why would you do that for just the 2 card discount?
Dropping the swipe cost, it does mean he's able to deal with the board a little bit easier a little later on. But I mean, he does use the Lightning Bolt now, which I also agree with. You definitely want to keep the Rock Biter for the Doom Hammer.
For the Doom Hammer, yeah.
You're just going to hero up here, clear the abusive, and then your opponent's got 2 mana for the next turn, so what do you do?
Yeah, 2 mana. Yeah, probably just Totem.
Flame Tongue?
Yeah, Flame Tongue on the empty board is the best play I've heard. You want that. It makes them afraid. They're scared of what's going to come.
So we're going to see the Azure coming down here, and we do pick up the Power of the Wild, which is actually very good, especially with the Living Rule, summoning the 2 saplings.
Yeah.
Buffing them up, giving them the +1/+1 is also really, really worth. And now you question everything. Reason being is because you can go your Stormforged Axe as well as the Rock Biter. Problem by doing that is that you're leaving potential burst, you're using potential burst later now, which is the one downside.
Okay.
But you do clear the Azure Drake, which can be a problem. You can also use this line of play where you actually use the Flame Reef, the Flame Tongue Totem, as well as your Wrath of Air, as well as your face. You do clear it like that as well. Now, do you go for the 2 cards?
I go for the mana, and I will Wrath. No, what am I saying? Why would I mana and Wrath?
Yeah, why would you mana and Wrath?
I have no cards.
You've had too much Hearthstone for it. So
Yeah.
now I used to play the Tuskar on the, there we go, on the
Down
correct
right
side.
And
Ooh,
oh,
nice.
well, that helps.
Mm-hmm.
Epsilon is salty.
Man, that's the second time now that you think about it. It's the second time that
yeah.
the Tuskar Totemic has actually summoned the Totem Golem.
Wrath for 1 probably, yeah.
And Living Roots it away?
I don't know. I want to keep the Living Root for the Power of the Wild. I mean, look, if next turn you could have Maya keep it with a token, Living Roots, Innovate, Power of the Wild. That would have been
true.
That would have been a really big turn.
I actually have no problem with this play at all.
With the killing the Flame Tongue.
No, with the Elemental.
Oh, Elemental, yeah.
Going to clear.
That's interesting.
Basically just trying to clear the board as much as possible. But you do have, it's 10, 13 damage. So you play the Flame Reef Faceless, and you hero power,
Yes.
and you hope he doesn't have a taunt. And you're happy that you get a taunt. And he's got no way to actually deal with it. Hopefully, Emiki won't be able to do the full combo because she's overloaded for 2.
Yeah. Although for 2 she can do my Rock Biter, but... Okay, so a big Power of the Wild turn.
Yep.
Is it too late though? I mean, there's 17 damage out of hand after this.
Okay.
Does this Druid have any taunts? Except for Druid of the Claw.
There might be Ancient of War there still in there as well.
Right.
But I mean,
But
why
that's
don't
one
you?
hex
Okay,
away.
but you know that you basically on a clock. With this kind of board, you need to basically say it's time to burst down.
Yep. No, no, this is not what you want to do.
As long as you're still hitting him in the face for
Wow, okay.
7, you cannot deny that 7 damage face under any circumstance.
Yeah, 7 is too much.
Oh, the mulch.
No, this is... That Savage Roar is getting... might become really dangerous sometimes.
Yeah. So there we go. There's the mulch that's going to come out.
Wild Growth? Just for the token?
Yeah. Wild growth just for the token.
Okay, yeah, so she's setting up, or he, Epsilon, is setting up lethal for next turn. I believe. Yeah, Savage Roar.
Okay, so can Emeki do 14 damage this turn? You have to Ancestral Knowledge. Hex. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
What?
You need this to actually hit the Matter Bombers. Or the...
The 1/1s. Ouch. Ouch. Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, now you lose because that's 9.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
would have
board.
hexed the Violet Teacher, to be honest.
Because now there's 9 on board. Even if you do go face, you're now sitting with a bit of a problem.
Rock Biter. Oh, okay. Is that still... That's 9 health? Yeah, it's dead.
That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, unfortunately, that is still death. Unfortunately, really well played by Emeki though, but the Savage Roar is going to close out this game. And a little bit more cards being flashed out here. But in the end, Emeki unfortunately going down. Really unfortunate there, but you know what? Really well played either way in the end. Losing 3-2 to Epsilon, who's also a really considered a good player as well. Been able to watch one of his games earlier. Obviously it's 3 and not 4, because Andrew, again, proving that he cannot count. But, so you know what, in the end, you know, possibly going the face when you could with that
Yeah.
summon is possibly where the turning point happened there, where you knew that you needed to do a lot of damage, and I feel that that was the turn you needed to just go out, do all that damage. You would have lost 1 turn. Next turn you would have had 8 mana.
Yeah.
Play the your Ancestral Knowledge, draw cards, so that you would have drawn the extra reach to actually end up winning
Exactly.
this.
But it looks like Emeki has a problem going face, because she did the same with the Mage, right? The Mage versus the... What was it? Mage versus Hunter.
Yeah.
She also didn't go face. I don't know. It's something to... She should actually watch streams like this. Her own games. And see... Maybe... You know, maybe we're not right. Maybe we're not correct.
Yeah.
It's possible, but...
It always
something
comes
to
down.
consider.
It comes down to the caster's opinions, really, at the end.
Yeah.
But having a look at that and how it was played, there are times where, as a player, you need to think about, okay, do I save my reach and my burn
Yeah.
and trade, or do I need to just unleash it and know that I've got other burn in my deck?
Yeah.
And if I don't draw within about 2-3 turns, then I know I would have lost. I would have lost either way.
Yeah. No, but...
And it's sometimes it's a very difficult a decision to make as a player, and it is something that obviously comes with a lot of experience.
Yeah.
There are still some pros that also still think about, is it worthwhile going face and everything? And maybe in the end it would look like going face there was the right option.
Yeah,
there should have been the right option there. Unfortunate that it wasn't made, but also at that time, you know, you're also thinking, man, fuck, I need to keep this board under control and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but you know what? Well played to Emeki. Unfortunately, going down to Epsilon 3-2. To give you guys a little bit of a detail of the breakdown of the brackets, let's just have a quick look and see what is happening here. There are about 3-4 games that are still going on. Gas beat Nogue 3-0. We've got Dib that beat Sex Pistol 3-1. Pandemonia beat Cheese 3-0. Epsilon obviously beat Emeki 3-2. We've got School that beat Ben Hallow 3-1. Selfmort beat Raven 3-2. Zemot beat Kirakosh 3-0. and Beowulf lost to Failfuck. Failfuck.
Dirty
I can't even roll my R's anymore. See, it's Afrikaansie. Yeah, it's 2-3. Unfortunately, going down to Failfark 2-3. There's still a couple of games that are going on. Breakdown basically at the moment. The people that have pretty much, I think, guaranteed their slot in the top is Dib, Nog, Gas, Pandemonia. They're pretty much guaranteed because by having 5. You're pretty much guaranteeing yourself in. 1 win is actually 3 points. So
yeah, it's gonna be the 12s. Remember the 2 players from the spring eliminary, the summer preliminaries are also coming in, right? Or they're gonna challenge the number 7 and 8, I believe.
Yeah, there's something that's happening with regards to that.
I'm not sure yet.
However that happens, our glorious admins who run this have thought of a system to get them included. So whatever happens in the end, you know, things are going to happen. We're going to bring you the last round after this, once this round concludes, and that will conclude the Swiss. Essentially, anybody that's pretty much sitting on 10, you know, pretty much everybody's still sitting, you know, up to 13 can still actually make it through.
Technically, yes. I'm not sure how many of these people actually played already against each other, so they can't play against each other again.
Yeah, the system, the system will actually sort all of that out.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. So what's going to happen is that the stream is going to go down for a little while, so we can get set up for the final game. Stay tuned. Don't disappear too far. Follow the channel if you want the notification when it comes on. So yeah, we'll be seeing you guys in a little bit again.
Cheerio.
I feel like I fought all my life for this. This one part, this 1/3 I've always missed. No, just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of fights, yet it was me who ran away. Oh, I can't forget myself. The piece that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back this one pump, this one third. I'm sorry I lost it.
No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to run. To run away.
like you were already mine. Surreal to me, how you make me feel wild and calm at the same time. Never felt so alive. Thought I was crazy until I reached out and saw your hand there waiting for mine, like the stars had all aligned. I confession that you're my obsession. You're pulsing through me. The blood is rushing and I am trusting you'll come save me. My knees are feeling weak. Your body's close to me. I want you to come to rescue. My knees are feeling weak. Your body's close to me. I want you to come rescue me. So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed, I know, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I remember the ocean, memories die out too hard. But we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We set our mighty fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy.